Growing up, Asteroids was always one of my very favorite arcade games. It's very simple, it's very elegant. I love the way that you move in Asteroids. It's very different than a lot of other space games. So if we fast forward several decades, I got the idea to try and recreate Asteroids using a kid-friendly game engine. And I decided to use the game engine or program called Scratch out of MIT. It's a wonderful way to learn the basics of programming without having to worry too much about the syntax and other things that can be daunting to new programmers. So instead of writing syntax and typing out things and perhaps getting the capitalization wrong and crashing your game, you could think of Scratch as sort of programming with Lego. There are blocks which we can drag and drop onto the screen to have the desired effect. You can access Scratch in at least two ways. One of the great things about it is it's online. You can head to scratch.mit.edu and you can use the full Scratch program. If you haven't already, you can click on Join Scratch and make an account. If you'd like to try it out before you do that, you can simply click Try It Out. If you're in a place where you don't have a constant internet connection, or there's a chance that this might be blocked if you're using it at a school, there's another option as well. If we go to the bottom of the screen here on Scratch, under the support heading, there's an offline editor. This could be downloaded and installed on your system, and then you wouldn't need the internet in order to use the full Scratch program. Once you've logged in or created your account, you can click on Help if you'd like to go ahead and start playing around with Scratch on your own. There's some great guides, some starter projects. They'll get you going, and you'll be amazed what you can do with Scratch after just a few minutes. Our next tool is Piscul. It's a sprite creator. Since we're keeping it kind of simple and having a very 8-bit kind of look, we'll be making sprites using this site. You can navigate to it at pisculapp.com. Once again, you can also sign up for an account, which is a great idea because it'll save your work and make sure that you don't lose it if you get interrupted. It also has an offline version that could be downloaded and installed in the case that you're not sure about your internet connection. It makes making sprites very easy, and as we get to the parts of the series where we're making sprites, you'll have detailed instructions on how to do this. Finally, for at least one of our videos, we'll be using the graphics program called GIMP. You can get to it at GIMP.org. GIMP is wonderful. It's a free and open source program that can do a lot of the same things that a program like Photoshop can do, but without the high cost. It can be downloaded and installed very simply by going to GIMP.org. In the event that you don't have permission to install programs onto your computer, there's another way to access GIMP. You can go to rollapp.com/app/GIMP. Rollapp is a great little service that will stream certain programs to your computer over the internet so that you don't have to install them to your system. By creating an account, which you can do by linking your Google account, you can use GIMP without having to install it. I'll say more about this when the time comes. We'll jump right in next time by creating our player character and teaching them how to move. See you then.